Hey, welcome everyone to our second unboxing. Two of three. One here, one here. But before we get into opening either one of these two, I did want to show off the Game Boy. So, this is the Game Boy Color we had earlier. We have replaced the screen with a new IPS screen, so it's a little bit brighter. We have fix the speaker so that it actually works now. And we've put in rechargeable battery pack. So we've modded this bad boy up. Screen is so much nicer than the original. Um, the Game Boy Micro does work. We've tested that out. Came with the Mario Brothers game. It's sitting back there on the charger. And then as far as does everything work? Yes, asterisks. I'm putting an asterisk on this one purely because the Saturn, which you can't see, it's on that box right there. It's finicky. It works, but I think it needs to warm up to actually display. So the first time I turned it on, generally it won't show up on the TV after I power it off, power it back on. Then I get video, but no game. And then I just have to power cycle it a few times, and then the game will show. Thinking it might be a power supply issue. I was thinking of doing a power board mod anyway and replacing it. So we'll see if that fixes any of it. Otherwise, it works perfectly fine. I futzed around with it the other day a bunch, trying to like redo the laser, make that stronger, make it faster. Wasn't any of that. So, as far as I can tell, it's just the lens motor that moves it forward and back takes a bit of time to warm up and actually start moving. It's like when it first comes on, it like kind of just like flutters and not actually moving. And then after a few power cycles, it goes up and down. All right. So, which one of these two behemoths are we opening today? Hope I had an idea. Simple idea. It is we're going to flip. Well, we're going to roll some dice and flip some coins. Um, so let's do this. All right, so we're gonna roll the dice. This is package 2. This was the second one I boxed up and had ready for delivery. This is box 3. So whatever this dice roll is, if it's an even number, we will be looking at this one. If it's an odd number, we'll look at this one. But it's not just a dice roll. So roll. Give it a few. Alright, here we go. Next one's gonna be the 1. Alright, it's a 2. So it'll be this box. Alright, we're gonna roll it one more time and we're gonna see what we get. We get a 6. Alright, so we're gonna flip this coin 6 times, which means this will be whatever the 6 flip is, whether it's heads or tails, and then this would be obviously the opposite. And then depending on what we best 2 out of 3 for flips is the one we'll open. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is heads, this is tails. So best 2 out of 3. Ready? 1. Alright, heads, we got 1. Tails, 1 and 1. And heads. So it looks like we're opening this behemoth today. This one will be another time. So let's slide this bad boy in. Let's go ahead and get rid of that and refocus. Maybe I can get it to focus down here. Let's see. Video. There it goes. All right. Let's see what we got in the box. Now, mind you, I do remember some of the things I ordered, but like some of it were lots. So it's like 10 games, 15 games, and I knew one or two in there that I really wanted. And then the rest were like kind of extra. So I don't actually know what's in which package. Because I kind of just box them up to see, trying to keep them relatively close to the same weight. All right, so looks like again with the consolidation we get the nice green boxes. Ooh, I do get an actual box here. That's interesting. I didn't do protective packaging on this one, so this is literally just as is. So it looks like they put a little bit of the little foam packing to like kind of keep it together, but no bubble wrap. I mean, it was just a stack of games. Let's just go right in. We'll look at the first one. Probably use the scissors a bit more this time than I did last time. Purely for getting into things a little bit quicker. Okay. So whatever this is comes inside a little cardboard sleeve. Okay, trying to figure out the best way to open the sleeve. Looks like it's right through here. Alright. Alrighty. So, first thing out today. I don't know if you guys can hear that beeping, but it is my DMX. It is my Tamagotchi, my Digimons. I'm screaming. He's tired. There we go. Maybe he's not tired. Looks like he needs some food and some stuff. He's kind of been neglected today, so I'm not expecting the best evolution out of this one. Okay. Just so let's go ahead and put him to sleep. There we go. Alright, so first things up. Looks like we got Shining of the Holy Ark. Part of the Shining Force series. I have played this. So this looks pretty good. I mean, I don't know how much you guys can see that. Looks pretty decent. I mean, it's been played, obviously. And then we get the game manual. It does have some extras on the inside. So let's see. What is this? So this, the little Saturn little sleeve thing. An interactive movie. Okay, this looks like it probably went to like a demo disc or something. Okay. And then some more stuff for Shining the Holy Ark. It's a really fun game. If you guys ever get a chance to look at it. I think the reason I get the little extra thing is I don't think this is the actual Saturn sleeve. Because I think that gold bar thing is supposed to like show up here. Alright, so we'll stack them right here, I guess. No idea where we're going to stack them all when we're done, but got an idea. Yeah, so if you're ever like, if you like the Shining Force series or the Shining in the Darkness, that is part of that series. It's really fun. I played it a couple years ago when I was doing a Shining Force challenge. Alright, next up is Lunar, Silver Star Story. The case is a little banged up. It's got a lot of cracks in it. Just fine, as long as our disc here. This looks perfect. I won't worry about showing you guys the back of it, but like here's the front. We got the little booklet. It's a little worn, a little worse for wear. But again, these things are old. Definitely tell someone used the booklet. It gives me characters, how to play, how to save, flow of the game, menus, combat, a little bit about the equipment, and there's even like a little bit of Q&A in the back. Kind of cool. Alright, so Lunar was our next one. Ooh, this one's a little bit hefty. Let's see what's in this guy. Alrighty. Okay, just one thing. It is, another in the Shining series. I believe for Saturn, I believe a bit of the theme here was what you called? Shining Force. There's definitely some Shin Megami in here. And then I definitely was just like, give me the RPGs. I know a couple of them I wanted because there are other games in there. But a lot of it has to do with getting the JRPGs on the system. Because that's what we play. That's what we like. Alright. I'm trying to get this off of here as best as possible. They wrapped this bad boy. Okay, so okay, so this is a 2-pack actually. So it was Shining Wisdom, which is another game in the Shining Force series, as well as Shin Megami Tensei. I believe this one is Devil Summoner. Right, so if I'm not mistaken, I'll have to double check. I think I called Wisdom my least favorite Shining game in the series. But still, I mean, they're all fun. Even the ones you couldn't understand. Like, I played some of the ones that were purely in Japanese. I just feel like this one, if I'm not mistaken on this one was just kind of not the best. There are better ones out there. Although the artwork on this is like fantastic. Just looking at it, I think I'll have to double check on my write up on it, but I do believe I gave Wisdom the bottom of the Shining series. And then we got Shin Megami Tensei. Ooh, it's loose. The spindle in here is broken. I'm definitely going to find another case then to put this in. So I'm going to put this one off to the side here. So that way I can, when we get to a case like a game that I'm like, I don't really care about this, we'll swap them out. Alright, here we go. Next up is... Ooh, okay, so this one a little bit different wrapping. Like this one, today it says Toyota genuine parts. I mean, I'm really hoping I didn't get Toyota parts. Wouldn't do me too well. What I'm looking for, but yeah, the tape on this says Toyota. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, it says Toyota genuine parts. Alright, so inside of this is side of the Toyota. Okay, so this is Black Matrix. I believe I don't remember if this is the NX01 version or not. There are two of these that I saw. Um, thought I'd pick them up. Black Matrix complete. This looks amazing. Game book. Just want to look at some of the art in this. Again, not a game I've ever heard of. I think I saw it and I was like, and I did a very cursory Google search on it, and it seemed pretty cool. Yeah, not a whole lot in the booklet. Um, it'll be one of those we'll have to test and see what we think. Okay. I'm wondering if this is how some of them just arrive. And like these green mailers. But it seems so weird that some would be in green mailers and others would be in like boxes. Okay, what is this? What did I get? Oh, I see what it is. I have an idea. This is also okay. So there's there's a few things where I was like, I need to have. So this Langriser 4. For anyone who doesn't know, Langriser was called, I believe it was Warsong was the first one, and then we got a couple of the Langriser games in the States. Oof. Again, case is kind of busted. But again, we can replace cases. We're going to be doing some case swaps. It's a little dirty too. And again, I can swap that for a better looking case. And then we got the booklet. But then they started coming out with the actual Langriser games. But it is the spiritual successor, or the spiritual successor to this game is called Growlancer, which, if you know me, I'm a huge fan of. Alright, so this is like a little special fan book. So it has some nice little art in it. And then the people who did the voice acting for the people even has like their signature in here, which is pretty cool. And then one of the big reasons I got this one was it comes with some pens. Sucker for some pens. If you know me, have a nice little pin board those are gonna go on. But yeah, the case for that, oh god. The case is kind of dirty. Definitely gonna need a case replacement. The disc though, very good condition. The box is a little dented here. Not too bad though. I'm gonna put it over here so I can remember to case swap it. Alrighty, let's see what we've got. Are you over there building a car with Toyota parts? Hey, the Wax Man, what is going on? Yes, I am building a car out of Sega Saturn Toyota parts, if you can believe it. All right, how you doing, man? How you been? All right, let's see what we got here. Next up is Albert Odyssey. I've never played it, but I've seen a lot of really good things on this one. So it's one of those, like, if you own this system, you should own this game kind of RPGs. I believe I have a ROM of this somewhere. Because I was at one point picking up a lot of like Saturn stuff. Especially when I was doing the Shining Force run through, I was picking up quite a few things Saturn. Okay, so it comes with a little This looks like a stand, and it comes with like a calendar from 1996. Okay, so we have, let's see, if I can, so it goes from 90, so part of 90, so looks like it starts in April of 96 and goes through March of 97. Oh, you subscribed. I don't think any of my alerts or anything are working, but thank you for the Prime sub. I don't think any of my like alerts or anything are showing up. So unfortunately, I won't get a message for like the follow or um the alert. Haven't fully gotten everything back up. Yeah, so you have your April, May, June's looking kind of cool. Um, July. Okay, we'll go August. All right, for the best month, September. It's all right. There are better ones. And then it flips to the back, so there's. Here's October. We've got November. It almost seems like the art style switches up when it comes to the back. I am liking December though. December's looking kind of dope. Um, January is pretty cool. It's like the world map with the character. February and March. So that's pretty cool. We got a nice little calendar from the era of the game. So like 96, 97 time frame. It's weird that it's a March through or an April through March, but I wonder if that's like normal for like Japan. Disc is okay. I mean, it's not perfect. It's got a light, like in the right light, you can see some like faint lines. Nothing that should hinder playback. And then we've got like the little Saturn thing here. I wonder if that's just for like when it's wrapped, like brand new. Because I think like what it is it like sits like this. So I think when it's like in plastic. Yeah, I think when it's like new in plastic, it sits like this. It's like you have your barcode, your spine, and then your front, and then when you take it off, it just because like the actual thing here doesn't actually have a barcode on it. Interessant. Alright, so the guidebook is here. Little registration card. Little advert. Looks like a bunch of other games you can play. Myst being one of them. I could not tell you what the others are. And then just something else about Albert Odyssey. Cool beans. Digging that. Let's get that back in here. I am liking how, let's see, yeah, so this one has like the barcode on the back, but that would be for like the collector. So I wonder if like, if you didn't have that, if they would just have like the plastic around the inside one. Alright. We're running out of green bags, and then we're gonna start going into these boxes, and I'm like so concerned. I have no recollection of like what all is gonna be in it. Like I'm assuming like this is gonna be like a bundle, This is probably a bundle. I feel like the green ones are like the solo dolos that I bought, or like the onesie twosies that were like, hey, just buy these. Ooh, this is different. So this is definitely not Saturn. This is Game Boy Advance. This is Suikoden. It's the card game. For Suikoden on the Game Boy Advance. I've played it a little bit. On I don't believe it came out in the States. I believe it's on like a US like ROM hack where they translated it into English. I've played a little. But we got, holy jeez, this thing is wrapped up something fierce. All right, there we go. So we got that piece off, and then we have to get in through here. I do like how well some of these are packaged, though. Like, it's a lot to get to them, but like, it tells me that the people who sent them took care and pride in their stuff. So I'm very, very happy to see that. All right, here we go. All right, so there we go. Suikoden. I didn't realize I had any Game Boy Advance games left. I thought I had them all. I honestly was like, okay, I have like maybe like a Game Gear game coming. Totally forgot about that. So there's a thing of cards is open, and I'm totally okay with that because I was gonna open it anyway. Oh, so there's like 3 cards that go with the game, and they are a little bit foiled. Have a little bit of shine on them. So that's pretty cool. I know when I was looking for when I was looking at this on the site, there's just apparently they actually made the card game into an actual game, so you could actually go out and buy the cards and just play the game. So very similar to like a Yu-Gi-Oh or a Magic. You could actually go out and just like buy this and play the games. A lot of people were selling like a couple cards here or there. I believe one person was selling like the whole set. All right, so that we'll have to test, obviously, because Game Boy Advance, we can put that. Actually, I'll use the Game Boy Micro to test that one. What else we got going on here? All right, so this one has the green sleeve and then a mailer that it came in. It's from Book Off. Book Off. Not sure if that's the seller or if they just had these like little mailers available. Okay, so this is yes, Shin Megami Tensei Soul Hackers. So definitely another SMT game to add to the collection. Alright, so this is a double disc. So we've got alright, that looks pretty good. And over here we have the art book with some, or not art book, but the instruction book. And then we go into the back. Alright, it's just disc 2. Also in very good condition. This also came with a couple other things attached to the outside. I think they're just ads. Yeah, I'm assuming this is from Book Off. The coupon for Book Off, 2,000 yen off. And then I'm assuming this is just an advert for Book Off, letting you know that they have books, CDs, Blu-rays, video games, toys, etc. Okay, so yeah, that the seller had to be Book Off for that one. All right, and there's the back. I don't think I showed that off. Alrighty, like I said, running out of green envelopes. We got a couple more. We'll do this last green one. We'll do this guy, and then I think we'll move into the boxes. All right, what do we have? What do we got? Okay, it's a Saturn game. It is a disc-based game. I'm trying to like not look at the front. I think I can tell from the back which one this is. If it's Tenchi Muyo, I believe. And I'm gonna say this, and then it's gonna be the like El Hazard one, because there is another anime slash game called El Hazard, made by the same guy who did Tenchi Muyo. They look exactly the same. Oh, but I am right. This is Tenchi. Love me some Tenchi Muyo. Alrighty. Okay, so the back of this one looks like it's been either cleaned or resurfaced recently. So not as shiny. It has that little like fuzzy, like hazy look to it. Tenchi, Yoki. Yeah, so let's definitely look at the Tenchi Muyo. Okay, so far, all of these, none of these are worthy of case swapping. I want to say I think all of the green envelopes are going to be like games I knew I was buying, and I was buying them for that exact express purpose. And I'm going to assume that the bigger ones are the, hey, you bought a bunch of games together, and this is what you got. Okay, so this, I peeked because I was like, what is this? It's Sakura War. I believe this is the first one. And we got the second one when we got the Saturn. So this completes that 1 and 2. Yeah, Sakura Wars. Alright. Case is in okay condition. It's a little scuffed, a little scratched. It's okay. How's the game? Game's alright. Game's pretty good. Looks, I mean, there's a little bit of wear on it, but you know, nothing too concerning. Nothing that makes me think it won't work. We have a poster here. Okay, so this looks like possibly the world map of the game. Different areas of like you can go to, and then the map. Pretty dope. We have obviously the game booklet, and the thumb through it. I was like holding it all upside down and stuff. Just a lot of, yeah, there's the characters, and then information. Okay. Store that. And that was disc 1. How does disc 2 look? Disc 2 looks pretty good. There we go. Like I didn't seal all the way at first. Alright. That is it for envelopes. And then now we move into boxes. So like I said, we'll open this one next. And then it gets into what the hell everything else is. Alright. So, this is all that's in this one. Ooh, is this what I think this is? This is what I think this is. This is another very, very good one. It was bought for the very express purpose of what it is. Yes, it is. This is Landgreiser Tribute. This is, I think, all the Landgreiser games that are out at the time on the Saturn. I believe it's 1 through 5. I could be wrong, but I believe it's 1 through 5. Ooh, this bad boy came out. Landgreiser Dramatic Edition. Landgreiser 3. So I wonder if the Dramatic Edition is 1 and 2. Then it's Landgreiser 3. Landgreiser 4. And 5. The end of the legend. You have to look it up. I want to say that this is all 5 games. And then it comes with this little, oh, is that a card? Is that like a numbered, I think that's a numbered edition card. 09771, I believe, is the number of this edition. That's going back in here. Story of Landgreiser 1, Landgreiser 2, 3, 4. So then it's Landgreiser Dramatic Edition. Has this nice little like pull out here. And then it goes into 3, 4. Okay, so the back end is it's Landgreiser 1. Yeah, so it's 1 and 2. Because it has information here for Landgreiser 1 and Landgreiser 2. This was bought purely for this reason. Because it is a collection. And y'all know when there's a collection, I gotta have it. I've been looking at this red and white box for a bit, so we're gonna open this guy next. Let's see. There we go. Excuse me. Alright, so this comes with, ooh, we got Puzzle Bobble. This clearly had to be bought for some other reason, because I'm not buying a bundle for Puzzle Bobble. But hey, Puzzle Bobble 2X. Don't know how to get that translated. I can tell you. Death Mask, which looking kind of badass, not even gonna lie. It looks like it's an FMV, or at least it has realistic, real cutscenes, like real video cutscenes. I believe this might be why I ordered it. Dragon Force. I believe this Dragon Force might be the reason behind the purchase. If I had to hazard a guess. Back of it's a little beat up. This is in okay condition. Alright, let's see. We have a bunch of extra stuff behind the manual. The little tag. I guess like an advert for like the official guidebook. And then a poster map thing. So I'm assuming this is the map of the world. And then on the back here, some information, probably spells, skills, and such. Looks not even gonna lie, looks like your standard JRPG fare. Ooh, I'm wondering. I mean, purely based off of this photo here, and this one here, I'm wondering if the combat's kind of similar to something like Landgreiser and stuff, where like early games, like you had one troop on the map, but that troop represented like an army of people. So like you'd have one person, but there'd be a bunch behind it. There isn't a second disc, which is slightly concerning. Well, it doesn't say that there's a multi-disc. Like this doesn't say CD1, CD2. I'll have to like do some research as to why it's in a dual CD case. But I'm missing like a CD. Maybe this was like a behind the scenes DVD or something. Because it does list like 4 things on here. It only says 1 CD-ROM, so that does track with the fact that there's only 1 CD in there. There's also another 1 thing listed. Actually, I think that's 1 player. Looking at this, I believe that's letting me know it's a single player. But Puzzle Bobble 2X. I do like Bubble Bobble and Puzzle Bobble, those games. So yeah, this will definitely get played. Like this isn't gonna just like collect dust. Oh, this is Puyo Puyo. Or at least it has Puyo Puyo on it. I believe this is Puyo Puyo. The reason I say that is if you look, that's that shot right there, that's Puyo Puyo. This might just be Puyo Puyo 2. Which again, I will play. This will probably might be up for a case swap. I'll have to think about that one. Because again, like I said, I will play Puyo Puyo. There might be games that I just like probably will not play. Death Mask, like honestly, I can tell you I don't remember this game being a part of any order of mine. What if you awoke with someone else's identity? What if that person is your arch enemy? That is what it says here and here. Okay. You know what? Just from that, I'm kind of here for it. That alone makes me kind of interested. Yeah, it almost looks like it's an FMV game. Like everything looks to be like full motion video, or at least a good portion of it. This bad boy is 3 discs long. Disc 2 and disc 3 looking perfect. Yeah, definitely gonna check this one out. This one has piqued my interest out of everything that I've gotten. Things that I knew about, one game like I didn't know, piqued my interest. Alright, here we go. We're down to 3 boxes. We're gonna take the long boy here. I was gonna say this one and then I picked it up and it was heavy. But I've already committed. So I was like, we're gonna do this long one because it can probably be the easiest. And then I picked it up and it was kinda heavy and I'm like, maybe not. But I mean, I'd already picked it up, so like rules of like unboxing and whatnot. You know, you touch it, you gotta like move it, like Jenga rules, right? Like you put your hand on it, you gotta play that one. I think that's how that works. Like I'm really trying to figure out how to get into this box. Okay, here we go. All right, we got it. There we go. And this folds out. Oh, there's some Japanese newspaper packing. I love like stuff like that. I think when we went to Japan, we actually have a newspaper or something from the day we were there. Oh, we got something going on with like tennis or badminton. It's a sport that has a. Okay, so another Soccer Wars. Kind of knew this was gonna happen. Cases in worse condition than the first one. Discs are in about the same condition. Yeah, I would say these are the same condition. Comes with the same poster. This one has the book. A little extra in this one that wasn't in the other one. Soft Information Volume 8. So this one, I'll have to decide between the two which one looks better and then like piece together the best edition. And then like keep that one. And then we'll obviously figure out what to do with dupes. Because like I said, I was expecting some duplicates, so it's not like that's unheard of. Noel 3 Special Edition. Not digital. Action, circuit, dialogue, emotion, empathy, expression, icon, love, motion, smile, voice, and more. So looks like this bad boy might be 4 discs long. But you know, like I'm thinking, like, man, that's long. But I mean, we're talking CDs, so not terribly. All right, so here's our like cast of characters and such. Let's see, background. Okay. Noel 3. And ooh, it comes with a little CD, so it's 3 discs, and then it has this little like I'm gonna say possibly soundtrack. Okay, it has 2 songs on it. Little, almost looks like a GameCube game, but no, it's a little music CD. That's pretty dope. Okay. I don't know what I want to do. I don't think I want to keep the paper. I'm like looking at the paper. I'm like, do I keep it? Okay, so this is some kind of sports ball games, baseball. This is cracked. I don't really. That's gonna be one of those. I'm like, we'll try to rehome and or Not gonna use the case because the case is a little banged up, but that one might be rehomed. This is Roommate Summer in Summer Vacation. So this is probably like a visual novel dating sim title. I have a friend who's into visual novels, VNs. I might see if this is one he's looking for. But yeah, it definitely seems like it's a visual novel dating sim style game. Take a drink. All right. What we got here? What we got here? Terra Fantastica. Disc is looking good. Oh, this is a thick book. Like, look at that. But it feels like, okay, there's some stuff inside. Definitely looks like there's a map or like a poster. Alright, so here's some of our characters. Okay. I'm assuming it's a RPG, possibly set in like fantasy, like more, not maybe not a fantasy, but like a more around Arthurian time frame. The world of Terra Fantastica. Under direct control of Emperor, Duke, Archduchy, Republic. Yeah, so it has like all the different like major places you could see. And some information stuff on the back. The registration card. Another one of these Warp Present things. Okay. Always dig the extras that are like included with these. Especially since like it adds to like this is what you would have gotten when you like opened it in like the late 90s. It's an RPG. Like I do like this. Like so there's this little box down here in the corner. Tells you how many players, type of game, and then like other things about it. Kind of like our ESRB, but like more, I guess just like, hey, how to, what you're buying kind of thing. Like looking at the back, like, do I know what this is? I don't. Ogre Battle. Okay. I'm gonna assume it's some kind of like tactic style um, RPG. Because when I think Ogre Battle, the first thing that comes to my mind is tactics. Like Ogre Tactics, I believe is what it's called. Ogre Battle Saga, Episode 5, The March of the Black Queen. Okay. Alrighty. We're just pulling games out. This box has a ton in here. Like I said, we bought lots. We bought things. Okay, so this is telling me probably some kind of dating sim visual novel. Forever with You. Tokimeki Memorial, Forever with You. Oh, this one also has like a little calendar, but it's from, yeah, so April through March, 9th of April through, April through March, 95 through 98. But yeah, it looks like theirs starts in April. But that's all I get. It's just a calendar. Yeah, a couple of these, like I said, I'll probably like ask a friend who I know is big into like visual novels and like um stuff like that, like what some of these might be. Like, he might know, he might not, but we'll go with another visual novel style game. Night Truth, Explanation of the Paranormal. And then like normally I like read the side for like information. It says Maria. That's what I get from the side. So it says night. Oh yeah, it does say Night Truth, Explanation of the Paranormal, and then on the front it does say Maria. So like maybe this is like Maria's story. It's like maybe there's other Night Truth games that you could play. There's Mary. Okay, I was like, they're showing pictures in the back as like voice staff, and I was like, that looks nothing like what you showed me. Maria, Shinya, Ramika, I, Shanae, Ryoko, Nina, Miki, and Mary. Okay. I have questions. Tactics Ogre. And this is Ogre Battle Saga Episode 7. So that Ogre Battle game is apparently a long-running franchise. Tactics Ogre is number 7. So I was right to like compare the two. I'm not sure about this disc though. This disc looks a little worse for wear. Looks like it kind of got ate up a bit. Like if you've ever seen like the rings on like an Xbox game that's been moved when the console's been moving, like the console's on, how that burn ring kind of looks something similar. All right, Sentimental Graffiti. That's what I got. You may open the 12 doors of sweet loneliness. That's what it says on disc 1. Looking at the back of that, definitely looking like some kind of visual novel, harem style game. All the different ladies. So let's see. Starting here. Taiko, Adachi, Imaru, Nagakura, Hanaka, Sawatari, Kahomori, Wakana, Ayasaki, Ruruka, Yamamoto, Yunanase, Akira, Indo, Asuka, Hoshino, Miyuki, Hosaka, Minami, Shigahara, Chie Matsuka. Pretty sure those might be all the ladies you can try and romance. All right, let's see. This came with 2 things on this side. There's a disc 2 that also says you may open the 12. I swore there was a smaller disc in this. Maybe I'm just going crazy. I thought I saw another disc, but maybe not. Yeah. And then we have a calendar. And it looks like there's 12, and I bet you it's all 12 of the girls that we discussed, like we read names of earlier. Like, this Tower of Games is getting, like, ridiculously tall. What is this? Princess Mecha 2. I don't remember if I needed a double disc for anything, but like this might be the one. If I did, that would be the case swap for. Okay, yeah, there's no second disc. Really, I mean, again, not sure on that one. And then that is it for that box. That box has been completed. We've got 2 more to get through though. We'll go through this one. Right, we'll do the Fanta orange box last. This is a Surugaya. Doesn't help me know with what was in this box prior. Let's see. Oh, this thing looks like it is packed. Like it is. Let's see, pull that back, throw that down. Like, I want y'all to look at this. Like, these are games. These are games. Packed, I say. Alright, I couldn't tell you what this is. I have to get it translated. Disc 1, Disc 2 are both in here. Looking at it, I'm going to say visual novel dating sim. I mean, to be expected. I mean, I have Macross, the Super Dimension Fortress Macross. This is probably more RPG action gameplay here. There's something written there, I can't really read it. Do you remember the moment our eyes met for the first time? Do you remember the moment our hands came in touch? It was the first dream, first gleam of love between you and me. Indeed, I love you so. That's what it says. Sounding less and less like like, although, you know, it probably has to also do with, like, the anime and such. But yeah, it definitely looks like it might be a side-scroller or bullet hell style game. I'm not 100% certain. Like, I have like this little pad here to keep the disc from getting scratched up. That's really nice. I was curious as to what the blue thing was behind the game. And that's what it was. It was a nice little something to keep it from getting scratched up. It's like, it's almost like it doesn't want to like close back right. Like it's bulging a little bit. I'll have to reseat that. And then this is Grandia. Boom, called it. And the only reason I knew it was Grandia, I was like looking at the pictures on the back. I've definitely played Grandia. I love how this side clearly says Grandia in English, but then this side in Japanese. Yeah, I've definitely played Grandia on PlayStation. It's a great game. Alright. This one has a lot of like. Ooh, this one's like sealed. A lot of like multi-disc ones. I'm gonna pull out the sealed one first. It caught my attention. I have no idea what this is, but it is like completely sealed, never opened. Like new inbox. Like I'll have to see what this is. I'm curious, so like we're gonna set that over here so I can Google Translate that. All right, we're just gonna start right here. We're just gonna work our way down. Roommate W. Okay, so this is another one in that roommate series. So obviously popular enough to garner itself a sequel. Like I don't understand like why. There we go. It's like it does not want to go in. Go in. Thank you. Ooh, and this like back one seems to be like there we go. I was gonna say the back one was like jammed in kind of weird too. All right, there we go. That looks a little bit better. Maybe it was how it was because one side wasn't put in correctly. All right, and Epirogue. Epirogue. It has 2 CDs. Trying to see if this gives me any like glimpse of gameplay. I mean, there's clearly some stuff going on. It's probably like there's like a huge cast of people. All right, this is probably like an RPG of some sort, or like a like one of those like kind of like the Atelier, where it's like a game, but then like there's so much other stuff going on behind it. It's like possibly like part visual novel, part something else. I have to look that up. I'm not 100% on that one. Then we have one that's in a white container. Neo Geo Evangelion. Evangelion. Awesome. Alright. Never watched the anime, so shoot me. Let's see. So this is disc 1. And then disc 2, it's called Iron Maiden, is I guess the subtitle of this one. Look, talk, think, move. Huh. Okay. That seems pretty cool. Up next, we have Evangelion Second Impression. So we got 2 Evangelion games out of this. Oh, this one has one of those like mini discs, has like the CD to go along with it. Alright. Seems pretty dope. Haha! Tenchi! Tenchi Muyo. Tenchi Muyo, Tokyo Muyo. Love me some Tenchi. Alright. Tenchi Muyo, love it. Sakura Wars, number 3. This case looks in a little bit better condition. The disc, by far probably the best disc. So these will probably be the discs we use. It doesn't have the extras, so we'll have to determine which one has the better like booklet and which one has the better, and then take the extras. So I'm gonna set this one off to the side because we're gonna do some like soul searching on that one. All right, we got The blank of 3 years. That's all it gives me. The blank of 3 years. Disc 1. Sound disc. This looks like... This goes to the music CD, so it's like a little poster on this side. And then like the track list and everything on that side. Alright. Let's see. Thumbing through this give me any idea of what we're doing. That's the cast of characters. Oops. I'm going to guess visual novel. Oh, it's a 2-disc game. Boom, they snuck a second disc behind the booklet that I didn't see at first. I'm going to guess visual novel on that one. Steam Radio Show. Ooh, Sakura Wars. Steam Radio Show. Okay, so we have another Sakura Wars game. Alright, down for it. Perfect. Yes, and I know I'm not like checking the disc and like going through all of them as thoroughly as we were before. We are an hour and 20 minutes, like hour and 15 in, and I still have a whole other box to get through. I'm just gonna kind of like look to see what I've got, see what, maybe if they have extras, like what the extras are, like this clearly a map. I don't know what this game is. It doesn't have any English on here. But it is your RPG fare, 2 CD-ROMs, 1 player. Looks pretty good. It does have a bit of a bang up on the back of the case. This would probably be case swapped with one of the other like multi-case ones. Alright. Now we're just gonna like kind of move backwards from here. Mobile Suit Gundam Side Story 2. Okay. Love me some Gundam. So definitely looking forward to this one. 0079, okay. RX-79BD1. We got the MS-08TX exam. There's your standard Gundam. Your MS-09, which is your Dom. Your Zaku's. Your Goffs. Okay. And most importantly of all, Amuro is not shown as a character in this. Automatically makes that game 1,000 times better than any other game. Nissan GT Overdrive and R. Definitely not one that I would be interested in. Oh, Jesus criminy. The game case also does not seem to want to open. There we go. That was quite the endeavor. I might reach out to my friend who, same person who would know about the visual novels, would also probably like this game. So, I'll see if he doesn't already have it. It looks like just a standard racing game, but like, you know. Kanako, Sumire, Maria, Iris, Sakura. Sakura Wars! We have another Sakura Wars game. But this one looks like a puzzle game. Very similar to like a Bejeweled or something. Like a Match 3 or Match 4 style game. I don't know if you can see that really well, but that's what it looks like. At least from what I can tell. And they all have gems. So I'm going to say that is a puzzle game for Sakura Wars. Is this even Galleon again? No, wait, this looks like... Martian successor Nadesco. Okay. I was gonna say it looks like that 3 years game that we just looked at not too long ago. This one. I was gonna say, I feel like this person here is the same as this person back here. And I feel like these two are the same person. These might be in the same franchise. Possibly. This looks like... This last bit of kanji here is the same bit of kanji that's here. So these might fall into like the same franchise. Alright, we're just gonna do this. And we're just gonna flip them. Let's see. Visual novel, dating sim, Eberogue special. Okay, so this is another in the Eberogue. This says special on it. Does again very visual novel-y. Oh, Virtual Fighter Kids. Virtual Fighter Kids. That's perfect. Perfect use for the fight stick. I can use the fight stick with this one. I was like really hoping I had gotten a fighting game, so that way I could test the fight stick and see how it operates. So, good call on that one. A JRPG of some sort. Kinda looks Grandia-esque. Not sure. Oh, Grandia! Hey. Alright. I don't know why this one was single disc and that other one was 2 disc. But yeah, this looks like the same first Grandia game. Ooh, non-stop 3D CG gun shooting. Virtua Cop 2. Although I don't think a light gun would work because I don't have a CRT. Sakura Wars, definitely. Yep, definitely a Sakura Wars game. Don't know if this is a game like I think Sakura Wars is like an RPG, but I might have like romance mechanics in it. That one looks mostly romance mechanic. This looks like an RPG, definitely. It's like I like the battle combat screen. I really am digging this picture here. That one's kind of like blue breaker. Okay. Human presents love and role playing. I will. Alright. Oh, this is Forever With You. I think we have this already. But this one looks to be a bit like more complete. Yeah, this is the Togo Memorial game. Like where the other one was just the disc. This one is like the full complete package, like everything included. Alright, that seems pretty cool. So it is a duplicate, but it's like a better. That's like a loose. I'd consider that like a loose, whereas that's like complete in box. Alright. The last one. The Fanta box. Alright. I dropped a game that was sitting on here that was supposed to be used for like. Yep, it was supposed to be used for that, but I just literally just cracked the damn game. Not cracked the game, but I cracked the front of the case. It was my complete unboxing too. Alright, we're gonna put that on the floor. Because it's kind of heavy. Throw stuff in here. This is legitimately just like chock full of games. Alright, we're just gonna pull up this sleeve here. Eve Burst Error. Alright, whoa, disc 2. This I believe is disc 1. Disc 3. And disc 4. Okay, so there are 4 discs. They're all here. Eve burst error. Alright. Looks to be interesting. Like, it doesn't show much in the way of, like, gameplay on the back, but it kind of looks like maybe a lot of situational, like you make a choice and then you watch your actions play out. Like you say. Definitely a dating sim. Ooh, this. So here's with 1, 2, 3 discs. Yeah, 3 discs. It's weird that this one's going the other way. Like, I'm really curious. Like, do they normally go 1, 2, 3, or they go 1, 2, 3? But that one's done backwards. Eve, the lost one. So this probably goes along with like the Eve burst error game. So probably that same franchise. Ooh, this 2 fell out. Okay. Disc 3 and then extra disc 4. Okay. So this shows a list of trading card series. Atelier, Eve, Melty Lancer, Desire, Melty Lancer Reinforce, Atelier Marie Volume 2, and Eve the Lost One. So, like, it seems like they also have trading cards for this, which seems weird. Keka Mujantan Toriko? No idea what this is. Like the graphics on it don't look. It looks like someone's first foray into 3D. Not sure. We'll have to take a look at it to see like exactly what we're looking at here. Drift King 97. Sutoko Battle 97. So this looks like another racing game. Oh, this one. This one has a nice little trippy Enemy Zero. Like, oh, you guys can't get like the trippy like effect. Like as you turn it, it has this like effect on there. Okay. Ooh, this looking a little worse for wear. Might need to clean them up a bit. So that's what, disc 1. Disc 0, opening disc. Disc 1, game disc. What is like disc 0? You just like watch the intro? Literally says opening disc. Disc 3, game disc. Disc 2, game disc. Enemy 0. Okay. Might be fun. Looks pretty interesting. Again, I really wish you guys could get the full effect of like the cover, but you don't. And it saddens me greatly. Alright, another stack of games. The literary fragment. Like I look on all sides to see if there's any more English. Because sometimes there is. Ooh, okay. Well, whatever it is, there isn't a disc on this side. There is one disc on the other side. Let's hope that it says it's only a 1 CD. CD-ROM 1. Okay. I wonder if there was like extra. Okay, so there's the game disc and then there's like a CD. So I wonder if normally like the game disc is on this side and the CD was on this side. Okay, like both of these are almost stacked up to my knees. Joko doesn't give me anything else. Okay, it's got a music CD. Like whatever this is. Oh, this is like an art book. So probably again basing it off of the imagery, I'm gonna say visual novel, dating sim style game. And this is the last stack here. That's the end of the box. So this wraps out the rest of the games. At least in this box. And I'm going to assume that it's not in here, which I don't see it. This isn't even the biggest box. I think this was box 3 is I believe the one that has the most games in it. So this says Flash, Saturn. I don't know what that means. Just says Flash, Sega Saturn. Has a picture of Soccer Wars on the back. It also has pictures of other games on the back. Maybe this is like a demo disc for this game. It's like Flash, like you get a quick little Bomberman SS Cyber Troopers Virtual On. Yeah, I'm gonna guess that this is a demo disc for some games. For Bomberman, the other game that I mentioned. Ooh, Virtua Fighter 2. Again, good thing to test the fight stick on. Feeling that, feeling that. Nothing. They give me nothing on this one. Not really sure what this is. But it looks like... Not even gonna lie, it looks like it could be something in the Shin Megami Tensei series. But also, I don't think it's... No, it's not, because it's not Atlas, it's Koei. So, some kind of weird RPG, like in the house first. It looks like it's a first person in the house. Probably like horror style game. Load Runner Extra. I'm gonna assume it's just the Load Runner game. Ugh, my fingers are like my hands are getting kind of dusty. Hokago Renee Club. Again, visual novel. It comes with like cards. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say visual novel dating sim on this one. Alright, final stack. Alright, we got Soul Hackers again. So we have 2 copies of Soul Hackers. Again, what we'll do the same thing we did with the other one. We'll see which one has the best looking everything, case games, etc. And we'll put those together. Something if. Gonna again just go out on a limb and call it visual novel dating sim. When I see a just plethora of female cast members, my brain just goes, "Yep, that's got to be a dating sim." Especially when there's no actual like discernible gameplay on the back. So whatever this is probably another dating sim. This one is called Desire. This one was in the same vein as the what was it called? Evil Burst or Evil One. They had all those like similar things together. So I don't know if like they're probably like game to this. I believe I feel like this is just one of those like you make a choice and just like kind of like watch it all play out in cutscenes. Sega Rally Championship 95. All right. So again, racing game. So that right there is everything. I want you guys to see the stack of games that I have at my feet. Mind you, there's these, there's this, there's also these, and then we got this on top. Alright. I don't know if there's a good way to show you guys just how big that is. Like, so maybe if I'm that way. Okay. So this and this are about the same stack height. That's a lot of games. And like I said, this one still sealed. I'm mad that the case is cracked now. But like, it's still sealed. The game's definitely loose in there now. I'm mad at myself. We dropped that one. But yeah, I have some reading and testing to do. So we'll definitely like if you're not in the Discord, go join the Discord. I will post pictures there. I will send updates there if you guys are ever wondering like what's going on, where am I at. Like today, I literally was like seconds away from going live when my kid woke up screaming. So that's why we started at like 10:30 versus starting at 10. But yeah, no, like we definitely, I definitely post there like when things are gonna happen. I'll post pictures of all the games and what's going on, like if I find out what they are, and then we'll do a tally on like how many are RPGs, how many are visual novel, dating sim games, puzzle games, etc. But other than that, it looks like everything I've got here for tonight. Like I said, I'll probably go through and start Googling some of these things tomorrow. We do have one more box. Currently, it's covered in trash, but that box back there, we have to do that one for the unboxing. My thought it would be tomorrow afternoon-ish. So again, if you're not following the channel, please go ahead and follow. That way you can know when we go live. If I don't do it tomorrow, or if I don't do it in the afternoon, I'll probably do it late in the evening again once the kid's asleep, and I'm sure that she's not going to wake up, screaming bloody murder. But thank you all for coming and hanging out. Josh, thanks for swinging by, and thank you for the follow and the sub. I don't know how long you were able to stick around for, but we'll talk. And then for everyone else who just kind of hung out in the background, just kind of watching, thank you all for joining, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.